Mm, 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 mm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's again, you can't see me if you see that. Anyway, the sun is not out this morning. It's cloudy here in Vegas, but there's a good shot out window. Good, good. See what you can see there. I guess I can kind of dox. I'm not going to dox where I am just yet, but that is what is called the Miracle Mile Circle. That whole circular build, that thing in the dome in the middle is the Zappos Theater where the Backstreet Boys are playing. But what's around that kind of donut area surrounding that center is the Miracle Mile part. And I think that part over there is probably the casino for this particular hotel. So if you're familiar with Vegas, you probably know where I am staying at the moment. But today is the last day. So let me get over here. It's the further away I get from the window. Oh, look at that. That's right. Look at that. That's a souvenir I bought myself. Oh yeah. Ain't that cool? Yes. Let me go get my tea. Suck it in, Dave. LVPD. Oh yeah. I'll pull people over. I'm sorry with the LAPD. Anyway, yeah, so today's the last day. I am flying out. I got to be at the airport around 10 a.m. And then the flight leaves somewhere around 12:30, quarter of one. Well, the boarding is like 12:30, quarter of one. And then back to cold, rainy D.C. I don't think it's raining today, though. I think the weather back home is chilly, but rainy. Today and tomorrow are supposed to be at least dry days, and then we have a whole lot of rain coming up. So it's going to be interesting. I was hoping to get and do my traveling down to see, go down to Athens, Georgia. But I don't know if I'm going to get down there. I really don't that weekend because I don't want to drive if it's going to be a lot of rain and yuck. So we'll see. We'll just see. So how are you doing, everybody? We had a really nice time last night. We did not have a large turnout for the meetup, but there were some really nice people there. And I have to apologize in advance. Let's see. Chat running. Here we go. Here's the chat. Good morning, everybody. Gosh, there was one guy there. His name went in my head and out. So I'm sorry. Maybe Vanessa will be watching later and fill me in on who he was. I just forget him. He was a nice guy, kind of tall, kind of big. And he mentioned his channel name. And I was not aware of it. I hadn't subscribed to him before. But if you're watching, if you're on the chat, if you were at the meetup last night, you remember him, please mention his name because I forgot. I completely forgot his name. I don't know who he is. But we had D-Dub there. D-Dub's great. He was wearing some camo pants. Really cool cat. He's going to be hanging out with Black Bigot. That's right. And they're going to be driving up the Pacific Coast Highway pretty soon. And we had RV Rebel Girl here again. Wow. And we had, who else do we have? Oh, I got to get my tea. Wake me up. Oh, we had Deb Z. No, Deb's Art. A really nice lady. She lives here in the Vegas area. She was so nice. She's a viewer, so we had her, and it was very nice. Yes, and okay, let's do this. Hold on, my phony baloney is kind of going goofy here. Dismiss. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm just kind of beat. I didn't sleep real well last night. I got about 6 or 7 hours, but I never sleep well on nights before a trip. I just don't. So, and I'm just, got a whole lot to do today. Go to the airport, check in, TSA, da da da. So I'm a little bit zonked. So this is helping the. I still haven't completely either. I'm still not over on Pacific time. I'm still waking up like 5 o'clock in the morning. I do that even at home when I don't sleep well. It's like a wake up time, and I always end up waking up 7:30, something like that. Even if I don't sleep the whole night, my brain says up, time 7:30, time to get up. All right, folks. Let me see who's here this morning. No fear to trek. Hey, Craig. Good morning. NH Libra, Steve Collins, Vivian Kimberlin. Beauregard's here. Brian, how you doing? We said NH Libra, didn't I? I'm going to repeat everything. This Nomadic Idea. Janice is here. Thank you for coming, everybody. Mark Fun Jones is lurking. He has to tell us. Shemay is here. Hey, Shemay, you're usually like the first one to comment. You're way down the list today. Viva Citus. Hi, Dave. How much money have you won? I'm not into gambling. I am not. Come to Vegas. I'm a Vegas person. I'm not. I don't want to blow my money on gambling. I just don't. I am a 98% chance I'll lose money. I just don't want to do it. It's not that it isn't addictive and fun. It's just like I just don't want to do it. I'm much more interested in just soaking in the culture or the lack of it here in Vegas. Hey, Chicken Scratch, Ziggy Whittet. Let me see if I can actually stay up with the chat today. D-Dub, yeah, D-Dub. Hey, nice to see you there at the meetup last night. We had Vanessa was there, of course, and her friend was there. And who else did we have? Normatic. New Normatic was there. He bought me a drink. It was quite a drink. I'll tell you that. It was quite a drink. But we had a very nice time. The meetup started about 5, and I think we ran till about 6:30 or 7, and then we ended up going over to a nice little Mexican place at the Miracle Mile there and had a really nice time. RV Rebel Girl was there. It was just nice. It was very nice time. 8 or 9 people maybe total, but we did have a really nice time. A couple other people kind of came in and out, and we had a few strangers probably hanging out with us that had no idea who I was. Flyboy Glenn, that's right. Flyboy Glenn was there, right? Yes. And we had somebody else. Who was the other guy, D-Dub? There was that other guy, I think he was in the green shirt, the kind of, who is he? He's had a channel, and I cannot remember his name. If you could fill me in on that one. That's right. Flyboy Glenn was there. He was very nice too. He was very cool. He'd been hanging out with Candy, right? I believe. The Nomadic Idea. Come say hello. If you drive through Atlanta, we'll buy you dinner. All right. Maybe I will. As I said, my plans eventually have me going down to Georgia. I don't know exactly. Again, I was hoping to go down this upcoming weekend or maybe next week. I just want to see how the weather is. I do not want to do a long drive when it's raining or sleeting or snowing or whatever. If it's just showers, that's one thing. But if it's like, rain, I don't want to do with all those trucks on I-95 and 85 and stuff. I just don't want to do that. Hey, the snow and ice is melting in New Jersey. Yes, I saw that. You guys had quite a bit of snow and ice. I saw it on the news last night. I didn't watch the news last night. I saw some news report somewhere. That's right. When I'm down in Vegas watching the news. No, yeah, and they had a big ice storm there in Chicago and stuff. Everything's kind of clearing out today, so everything looks good. Mark Fun Jones was there vicariously. Yes, we sensed your spirit. Hey, Blaine. Hey, Danny Lee. Danny just dropping in. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit different schedule again today because I'm on the road, so I'm not going to have a lot of time to do any any regular, normal reviews. And my schedule in the upcoming weekish will probably be a little topsy-turvy too, because I am making some life changes and doing some things. And, it's just going to have to take, I would, if I had a jobby poo, I probably would just say I'm taking 2 weeks off to handle a bunch of things. But, I like doing these videos. I like chatting with you guys. I like covering all this stuff. I'll honestly say I have not been able to sit around and watch a lot of YouTube videos the last couple of days because, hey, I'm in Vegas, baby. What's the point of coming to Vegas if I'm going to sit in my hotel room and watch YouTube things for 3 or 4 hours a day, right? I do enjoy them, but, it's like, hey, you got to, I'd be a weirdo if I did that. I can't, sorry, Vanessa, I can't go down and have dinner with you because I got to watch 6 YouTube videos. But Craig has been on the job. My faithful Doxinator has been busy watching things and letting me know what's up. And then he points out a few things, and then I'll watch them too. Some of the highlights. Thank you, Sunny Girl. Appreciate that. I'm not going to do a long chat today. What's it, 8 o'clock in the East Coast? I'm going to run till about 8:30, which is 11:30 here on the Pacific time zone. I'm just going to do about half an hour today because I got to finish up my packing. And I think Vanessa wants to get together before I leave. And then I got to get an Uber to the airport. So that's the sked, Fred. Hey, Moist Visions. Miguel Garcia. Oh my. No Fear to Trek. Julie, nice to see you here. Jana Montana. Blaine is here. Toby Beach, excuse me. So pill free in my RV. Morning, everybody. How are you? I think RV Rebel Girl was shouting you out there at the dinner the other night. She said she enjoys your channel a lot. So a lot of crazy stuff. Anyway, we had a very nice meetup last night. Not a lot of people. Again, we had a nice 8 or 9 people kind of coming and going. People were drinking. We had the bar there, and we had a very nice time. Destination Storm did a live stream, and I kind of disappeared. I had to wander off and find the restroom and make a few little phone calls for a minute there. So I was off for about maybe 20 minutes, kind of toward the end of it, and then I hooked up with everybody back at the Mexican restaurant. So yeah, that's right, Camo Dave, leaving Las Vegas. Like the Roach Motel. You can check in, but you can't check out. It's 10:07. Yes, that's right. It's 11. No, it is. Yeah, you're right. It's 11:08 Eastern, 10:08 Central, and it's 8:08 here. So yeah, that's right. Oh, don't do the disembodied crotchy voice, please. Okay, I think I'm caught up with the chat. So how's everybody doing today? I've really enjoyed this trip. I got a lot of hiking in yesterday. Vanessa wanted to sleep late because she was up real late the night before because her friend flew in and they were up late. So I had the whole morning and a good chunk of the afternoon to just explore Vegas on foot. I had a wonderful time. I hiked down, and you can, if you like to do hiking, this is a great place to walk. You can do a lot of walking around Vegas. It's a big, crazy, lots of places to walk. Okay. You're not walking through the woods or anything, but it's a good city to do a lot of walking in. So prepare to do that if you want. But I walked all the way down to New York, and way down the south end of the strip there, and the Luxor, and then came back up and toured all around the central part of the strip, Paris, Planet Hollywood area, the Miracle Mile, the Cosmopolitan. Real fancy place. So anyway, I had a good time. Yesterday's weather was not bad. We had chilly. It was chilly. It was, no rain, kind of partly cloudy and chilly. So, all in all, a very nice trip. Today it looks kind of cloudy. And I think there's a very, very slight chance of a few sprinkles, but nothing much. And I'd like to thank also, if you want to check out the meetup, D-Dub was there and he did some video of it too. So check out D-Dub's channel or check out Destination Storm's channel. They were live streaming bits. Well, Destination Storm was live streaming the whole thing, but D-Dub is doing bits and pieces of it. So did you make it to, no, I did not make it to Margarita. Well, wait. We did. Yes, I think when Destination Storm was showing me around, we did make it to a Margaritaville restaurant. Yeah, I didn't eat there, but we did walk through it. Yes, we did see that. Yes. There was a gift shop next door and a bunch of other margarita things in there. Yes, we did see that. But we did not eat or imbibe there. All right, some YouTube news. If you want the latest YouTube news here for a few minutes while I get back to what I normally do. They're all fighting. They're still all fighting at the bottom of YouTube. Carolyn Lasher. There's somebody named Carolyn Lasher that a number of people are saying is Caravan Carolyn, who is trolling around the bottom of YouTube and on a lot of the channels. But I don't know, man. I don't know, man. There, that's a nice picture. Look at that. Let's see if they see that one. Let's see if you can see that one. Oops, maybe it's better this way. It's kind of oops. There we are. It's kind of, there's Destination Storm and there's Dave. That was nice. That was taken last night at the meetup. Oh, yeah. Isn't that nice? Okay, so Eric Pneumatic Fanatic is going to the Daytona 500, which is this weekend in Daytona, Florida. He kind of hinted at it, and it kind of looks like it kind of is happening. He also said that he bought 2 tickets to it, right? So who could that other ticket be for? That's right. One of my phones here is blipping and beeping. What's this one doing? I don't know, man. I do not know. Okay. So that's going to be interesting. Probably it's going to be Angela M and him at the Daytona 500. So that'll be cool. That'll be fun. And they're meeting up for Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. Okay. Don't forget Valentine's Day if you've got a Valentine. Angela meeting up with NF for Valentine's Day and the big race Sunday. Camping inside the Daytona 500 NASCAR track. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got RV Rebel Girl is here. Let me see. She said she just sent me something. Let's see what we got here from her. RV Rebel Girl. This is from our dinner the night before the meetup there. We got together. It's hard to see. There's kind of washed out on the screen, but there we are. There she is. See, there she is in the hat on the left, and there I am on the right. Or is that, no, I'm on the left. She's on the right. I'm getting like Bob. He gets them all mixed up. That was nice. That was very nice. So there we are, hanging out in Vegas. She's a sweetheart. I really, really like her. She is such a nice, down-to-earth person, a fun person, and we had a very nice time. So, yeah, the meeting, I really think, even though Vegas is a wonderful city and all that, I really was the highlight of this trip is meeting up with the couple of really good people on YouTube and hanging out with Destination Storm. She is such a nice person. We had a nice chat yesterday with her and her friend. It was really nice. And, yeah, I've just had a really good time. Hey, Velusa EV, Beauregard again, Clay, Andrew Keene, Frederick Heron, RV Rebel Girl. So, RV Rebel Girl, how long are you going to be in the Vegas area? I mean, are you planning to head out, travel? I believe you said you're going to be heading cross country over to Florida pretty soon, but let me know where you're going to be, if you're going to be in Vegas for a while. I want to do another shout out to Deb's Art. She is such a nice lady. I had a nice chat with her last night during the meetup. She's a local, lives around here, watches my channel, likes a lot of the nomads. We had a really nice time. Beauregard, we were having a live stream breakfast with Curious Carly. Oh, my word. Breakfast with Dave. That's right. It's more like lunch now, isn't it? Almost. What place? I'm not going to, I don't want to dox the place until we're completely out of here. Okay. I promised Vanessa, I'm not mentioning the hotel. Tomorrow and everybody's gone. You never know. You never know. Maybe the flight will get canceled and we'll end up spending another couple nights here. And that would not be bad. RV Rebel. Okay. She's going back to Chicago next week. Yeah. Hey, here's a deal, RV Rebel Girl. If my flight gets canceled and I end up staying in Vegas or whatever for another couple days, maybe we could, ride together. How about that? I would like, you know what? Honestly, that's definitely an interesting possibility in my future, is to maybe just hang out with an RVer and just hang out with them for, I'd fly to Vegas or be in Vegas. And then I'd say, okay, you drive to Chicago. We'll go together. We'll go see the sights. And then, I can sleep in a sleeping bag on the floor or in a tent if it's not cold out. I don't want to invade your space, but, we can stop at motels or something and I'll get the room or whatever. But, Dave is smooth in hooking up. Hey, thank you, NorCal Julie. Thank you so much. I don't know. I would like to do that. I think it would be kind of an interesting experience for me and a nomad to maybe hang out and, even if it's just for, in one place or something, maybe hang out for a couple days and just see what life on the road is really like, kind of a behind the scenes. It's one thing to do your own videos. It's another thing to have some critic along, just kind of what it really is like, how many miles a day you do, where you stay, that kind of thing. It would be kind of interesting. You don't have to make a decision today, RV Rebel Girl, but it might be fun sometime in the future. I'm just saying. Yeah, RV Rebel Girl is just great. It's a wonderful channel. I'll walk your dog. Let's see. What other stuff do we have to talk about today? Yeah, so that picture there, that was cool. So I'll be flying back on United Airlines. It's a nonstop flight, goes straight from Vegas to Dulles Airport. And then I'm looking to spend a couple of days with my sister in Manassas. I want to get my car fixed up. Got a couple other errands to do. Want to put some stuff in my storage locker. Got to check my mail, figure some stuff out with that, and then my schedule is kind of open. The plan is to head down south. I want to go down to Charlotte for a couple days and hang out with my dachshundator, and then I want to head down 85 further, another couple hours to Athens, Georgia, where a very nice person has said, "Hey, the door is open. There's an empty bedroom. You're free to stay for it's not forever, but it's open ended. So I could be there a week." I could be there maybe a month. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it all works out. We have some interesting plans of doing some hiking together and touring around Athens. Apparently, it's a beautiful place with a lot of cool stuff. And then all around Georgia, there's parks over by South Carolina and Stone Mountain and up by the Appalachian Trail. And we have a lot of commonalities, and I really am looking forward to doing that. And then there's some other stuff with Vanessa that we're talking about doing, Destination Storm, potentially down in Orlando come March or something. I don't know. And then there's other plans. We may be doing some other places. The long-termish plans is I want to do a meetup somewhere around Pigeon Forge sometime in the spring. I think that would be a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll get a little bigger turnout, right? I mean, I realize it, getting in your car, driving to Vegas. A lot of people aren't here. you know, but we had a nice turnout of 7 or 8 folks. It's not the quantity, it's the quality. You know, I always say it was 7 or 8 very nice people. Destination open road. They're headed east to Texas and eventually to Aja's mom's place. They were there before. I remember they all kind of hung out there a while back. And then I think they're going to be heading further east too. And then Aja's going to be splitting off. I think she's eventually wants to go over to South Carolina. More of that, yeah. Caravan Carolyn's teeth. Look at my beautiful new teeth. The vlogger puppets are up to their merry mayhem. I am hoping that this United flight has Wi-Fi on board, so I can just kick back it's going to be like a 4.5-hour flight and just watch some YouTube and get all caught up. That would be nice, okay? The JetBlue airline I took John to Florida had Wi-Fi. That was great. You know, just kind of I can catch up on YouTube. There's not much else to do in a plane. But the Frontier airline that came out this way didn't have it. So we were just reading and sleeping and drinking with the other passengers. But if I don't know, this United flight, I assume they have Wi-Fi on board, don't they? United. I don't know if all their planes do or not, but it will be an interesting experience if it is, because then I can do some stuff. So that'll be very nice. Oh yeah. Do 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 do. All right, let me catch up on some of the chat here. Ace is in the house. Oh yes. I almost forgot. I did In-N-Out Burger yesterday. That's right. I did a video of it. I will post that video when I get back home. I got to edit the segments together and stuff. And my computer here, I just have the Chromebook, which is not good for that. It's good for live streaming. It's good for YouTube. It's not particularly good if I just want to slap segments together. But yes, we did that. That was a lot of fun. I have to say, I don't think it's the best burger. I like to categorize burgers into fast food burgers and then regular burgers, okay? They're different. They're a whole different animal, okay? Fast food burgers, they're made fast, they're fried up, they're usually really kind of thinner. And then you got the big, meaty things you can buy at like sit-down restaurants or your Aunt Minnie makes or something like that. And so they are a different combination. So, yeah, this was one of the best fast food burgers I've ever had. It was delicious. They put that special sauce on it. It's kind of like Thousand Island-y thing, something you might put on a Reuben. I ordered the burger. It was a double. The double with animal whatever, both the burger and the fries. Fries were, I'd say the fries, I would not be going out on a limb saying the fries were some of the best fries I think I've ever had at a fast food place. They were absolutely delicious. The burger was very good. One of the better burgers I've ever had at fast food. I would say, to me, comparable to Five Guys. It's a little different, but it certainly is comparable, kind of on the gooey side. You need a napkin. It's kind of, that kind of thing, but it was a very good burger. Delicious. The problem I had, I guess, the fact was it's just so jammed over there. Even when you get there early, 11 o'clock, it's a tourist stop. It is. They realize that everybody from the East Coast, the east half of the country, central part of the country wants to do an In-N-Out Burger because they've seen so much, and that's their time to do it. So if you're coming in from New York or Virginia or Florida, we got to do an In-N-Out Burger when we go to Vegas. So this is a tourist destination. And they've got a little gift shop there and everything else. So. But it was very good, very good. I'd give it an A+. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, the problem was the place was really crowded. If you're going with multiple people, it's good to have somebody go save a table for you, because tables are constantly opening up. You got to rush right over and grab it, sit down and mark your spot, and then somebody can stand. Now you order, and then there's quite a wait for them. You'll be, they give me 95 and they were only up to 85. So I had to wait about 8 or 9 minutes for them to get up to 95. It's pretty quick wait. Then you take your food and go to your table. Well, if you're eating by yourself, you're waiting, I guess you could somehow mark your table, but then leave it and go get your food and come back and hope no one else took your table. But they did have a couple outside tables that were not They were vacant when I got there, so it was very nice. And I ate out there. It was a little chilly, but it wasn't that cold. But those tables, even when I left about 11:45, those tables were even taken. So hang out for a couple of days. Anyway, I'm just doing a final chat today from Vegas. Yes, the last day in Vegas. Flight leaves in a little while, and I'm going to be on it. And heading back to the wonderful Washington, D.C. area. I feel it's a good feeling when you leave somewhere to feel a sense of sadness and nostalgia because you're leaving, because you would like to stay longer. You know, I mean, I'm getting that feeling today. I'm kind of sorry I'm going. You know, I think if you go to Vegas, 2 full days is just not enough time to really do the place any justice. You know, it just isn't. A couple more days here would have been great, you know, but it is not the greatest weather. February in Vegas. I guess they're going to have a little surge with, Valentine's weekends and, with all the weddings. There are probably a lot of people that come to Vegas to get married. Hey, Sunny Girl, RV Rebel Girl. Yes. So RV Rebel Girl, how much longer are you planning to stay in the Vegas area? That was one of my questions there. You can go see Carpetbagger at Wrestling in Georgia. That's right. If I go down to Georgia, I can go check out. I want to go. I'm going to go. He'll have him in the, Camo Dave is in the audience. That will be so funny. Okay, what time is it? 8:27. All right. Hold on a sec. I got a lot going on my little device here. So anyway, oh yeah, okay. D19 Terminal 3, Gate D. All right, just checking my reservations. Everything looks like it's on ready to go. So yeah, oh yeah. All right, let's get that phone charged up. Hey, D-Dub, do you remember? Yeah, I'm just trying to remember who that other guy was at the meetup last night. The guy in the big, I think he was in a green shirt. I hate forgetting his name. I want to shout him out, and I just can't remember him. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Boop, boop. Hold on a sec. I'm just doing a couple last minute things here before I hit. Let's see. Just give me you chat among yourselves for just a second there. I'm looking at a couple things on the computer here. Next time I come, I want to bring Crotchy. Crotchy on the strip. All right, I'm back with you now. I just had to do a couple things on the computer. Yeah, again, thank you, NorCal Julie, for the $5. Enjoy a cuppa on me. All right, that paid for my morning Starbucks breakfast tea. Thank you so much. Okay, so again, the show, my channel's going to be a little off kilter for the next couple of days into next week. I'm making some big changes in my life. Going to be heading down to Georgia eventually. I'm going to be hanging out with my sisters. When I'm at my sisters, I'll have the place to myself during the day because little Amelia goes to school and my sister is working, so I should be able to kind of crank out some good content over the next couple days once I get settled, and the weekend we'll see. But once I get down to Georgia, yeah, I'll get settled pretty quickly and we'll get back up to normal. But for the next week or so, it's just going to be kind of an interesting hodgepodge here. So bear with me. We'll get back on track very soon. The problem is, too, people say that to me. People say, Dave, we'd like to see you more on the road, okay? And the problem with doing that is that means I have less time to do kind of the work. It takes a lot of time of just sitting in front of the computer. You don't realize how much time I spend sitting there watching the machine. It is. It's quite a lot of time doing that. And when I'm busy like Vegas, baby, yeah, you're busy doing other things. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. Okay, let's get caught up with some of the chat here. North Carolina welcomes all guests. Thank you, Ox. Stone Mountain. Yeah, I know a lot of people. I've never been to Stone Mountain. That's one thing I definitely want to check out when I do go down to Georgia. When the devil goes down to Georgia. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. G-Dub is a really cool guy. Yeah, he's driving across the country in a scooter. He's buying a new scooter. He's not a young guy. I mean, I'm not going to give you his age, but he's a middle-aged dude, and it's kind of interesting to see him do that. You talk about a lot of nomads that are, going in cars or campers or RVs or vans. It's interesting to see him, doing out on literally out there in nature, so to speak. He said he's got a tent. He usually sleeps in that. I mean, I don't think he even has a bucket to poop in, right? I mean, where are you going to put a bucket on a scooter? Dave, just go live all the time. Problem solved. No fear to trek. Well, there are advantages to that, Again, just, I can go every morning and just do a live. I don't know. I think a lot of people do like the recorded videos where I edit and put together and I focus. And I do want to continue doing those. I think those are important. But, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Want to do a shout out to Chunky Pumpkin and Little Lloyd. Oh, yes. So what else do we have here? Interesting video from Demonic Abyss on the whole crazy stuff that's going on with the bottom of YouTube. Apparently, Dew's on point. Yeah, Boyd is dead. Bullies must go. And I have escaped. I have climbed away from the bottom of YouTube. The problem with the bottom of YouTube and the way it is, and we make mention of that term all the time, and a lot of people say, what is the bottom of YouTube? And it's not really, I don't know, it's just something when you see it. It's like, when you know it. And the problem is it's a lot of people that just like to kind of pick at each other and fight. I mean, there's people that, I don't know. I'm not going to mention any names other than Demonic because he's doing, he does a nice channel where he talks a lot about it. But there is just a lot of, it's people constantly bickering and fighting. And they're angry and they say things and their channels get struck. and they lose their channels and then they come back under different channels. And a lot of the bottom of YouTubers are also trolls. They have multiple channels and they all just kind of go crazy, you know. And then there's all these scandals and attacks, and somebody's channel went away and somebody's criticizing someone else and somebody's trying to strike other people. It's just, and it's interesting. It is fascinating, but the problem is you cannot build a YouTube channel with that craziness going on. You know, I want to make YouTube a thing. I really do. I like, you know, it's not a jobby poo, whatever you want to call it, but I want YouTube to be a thing in my life. And if you're constantly having to shut your channel down and start a new channel and rebuild, and I don't know, man, we're talking about the nomads, and there's a lot of interesting nomadic people out there. And I've always liked, you know, I do what I like to do. And that is what I do here. And I like talking about nomads too. So my channel's gravitated. It's always been there. I mean, when I started my channel, you know, this almost 3 years ago, this spring, you know, yeah, that I started something like March of 2016. So I've been doing this for 3 years now. I was talking about Adam Wu. I was talking about Nomadic Fanatic. I was talking about a lot of those people. I've never just done, you know, then it gravitated into stickers and a lot of the troll. Remember Nomadic Fanatic stickers and the trolls and Tony Mullins. Whatever happened to Tony Mullins? Good. Okay, there's a question for you, folks. I used to love Tony Mullins parodies. I haven't seen one in quite a while. I'm pretty sure I'm still subbed to him, but is Tony okay? Is he still around? Somebody tell me what's going on with Tony Mullins. Patriots Nation 888. Station casino properties have some of the best buffers and at decent prices. Station Casino. Huh. So maybe I don't know. I could live here. I like Vegas. I think it's a very nice town. You know, Patriots Nation, again, if I was here another couple days, there's a Wahlburgers down the street. I'd love to check that out. I would love to go to the Jack in the Boxes. There are so many cool, I mean, there is just hundreds of cool restaurants here in Vegas. There's Guy Fieri has a big restaurant. It's in the next casino up the street. Oh, I'd love to go there. We almost went there yesterday. We almost went over there, but whatever, we ended up somewhere else. You know, it's like you say, you do this so much in Vegas. We want to go to this restaurant. And then as you're walking to that restaurant, you see some other place. You go, let's do that one instead. That looks cool. So it's hard to even get places. You got to kind of put blinders on so you're not tempted by all the other restaurants on your way to wherever you're going. Sunny Girl has a guest room with 50-inch flat screen TV. Okay, Sunny Girl, you know, do you know what I'm saying? Maybe when I go, it might be nice when I drive down to Georgia to break the trip up. You know, I'm not in any great hurry. There's no reason I have to do my trip in 1 or 2 days. I wouldn't mind taking a week to go down to Georgia. You know, I wouldn't, you know, I don't like driving more than, I'm freezing. Oh, Burger Planet is live. Okay, burgers. I'm kidding him. I would like to take time. What's the rush, you know? And it would be nice. I know you're in North Carolina, some other folks in North Carolina. If you got some folks in Southern Virginia, the Shenandoah Valley, if they got a couch for me to sleep on for a night or, you know, I think that would be great. I could come down, drive to Roanoke, stay with someone, then go down to wherever you are, Sunny Girl, and stay with you for a night, and then break that up so I do it in 2 or 3 days to get down to Charlotte, you know, stay with Roland Orzabal somewhere, right? And then spend a couple of days in Charlotte and then go over to South Carolina. I would like to do that. I don't see the point of having to rush to get everywhere. I'm not in a rush anymore. And I got to get out of that mode. Got to get there. You know, I'm looking today at my travel plans, you know, and my travel plans are always, okay, got to get to the airport, got to be there by this time, got to get to TSA, got to get on the plane, got to get where I'm going. It's always a rush, a lot of lines. I don't know. I just would like to take travel and make it laid back. And that is one of the reasons why I like to watch nomads. Their life is traveling. It's not most of the time. Now they're all, they have been clustered together down in Quartzsite, but I like that. I like people that just, whatever. The traveling is what's important. And, and to have that freedom and that luxury to say, okay, I'm going across country, but I'll take 3 weeks to do it, or a month to do it, or however long. I'm only going to drive 50 miles a day. I mean, Nomadic Fanatic used to say that. I'm only going 50 miles a day, you get there, but you get to see all that stuff. And somebody who told me that, flying over the country, you see all these beautiful places down there, the Grand Canyon and the mountains, and you're just zipping by them, 6 hours, 4 hours, zipping across the country, you're not seeing it. And my life is at a point now where I feel like I want to just stop and enjoy the traveling. I want to enjoy the travel. I don't want to stop the traveling. I want to do the traveling, but I want to find a way to enjoy the traveling. And that's kind of the way I kind of was raised, is like, here, you're either here or you're there, but, in between is just get there as fast as you can. Get on the interstate and hit the pedal and go 85 and zip, as fast as you can to get down to, I made Charlotte from DC to Charlotte in 5 hours and 45 minutes. I was really hauling, well, yeah, but, there's a lot of cool places in between that you didn't see. So I don't know. Hey, Oshkosh, how are you? Oshkosh, it's Josh. We were going to try to meet. When I originally made the plan here, we were going to try to meet some of Vanessa's friends here. I did get to meet Alpha Traveler 1, Alpha Space, Traveler Space number 1, and we did get to meet Vanessa's friend, who's not on YouTube, by the way. She's from Colorado. Very nice person, had a wonderful time. But I was hoping to meet some more of her crew. I thought more of them would be out here. Everybody, have a very happy Valentine's. Thank you for the safe travel, Sarah. Appreciate that. Minivan Mike, what a burger. Okay, when I go down to Georgia, I will have lots and lots of time. We can check out a whole bunch of crazy places. But yeah, when you're spending like two full days in Vegas, bookended by 2 travel days, there's not a hell of a lot you can do. Kratzy on the Strip. Hey, everybody. That would get a lot of attention. Oh, my word. Yes. Hey, Jay, how are you? Frederick. Just go live all the time. Okay. I mean, if people want, would people be okay with that if all I did was change my channel into just doing live chats, on a daily basis, and I talk about bottom of YouTube nomads? Would that be it'd be interesting. I'm curious as to what my viewers would like. I could do that. I could just say, okay, every morning at 9 o'clock Eastern or 10 o'clock Eastern or something, I will get on and do at least an hour of a live chat, and we'll talk about what's going on at the bottom of YouTube and with all the nomads, and I'll hold up the little thing and show you little clips, and we'll all talk. Would you rather me do more of that, or gravitate to doing that all the time? Or do you like the regular videos, the ones where we're used to go down into the basement dungeon and shoot little segments and then put them all up? I don't know. There's advantages to either way. It certainly takes less of my time. I mean, it's no effort at all to come on and sit and chat for an hour, and then I'm done. I don't have to go and edit things together and upload, I don't know. Be interesting to get your input on some of the changes in this channel. I think there's a place for chat, and I think there's also a place for doing the quasi edited videos. So I don't know. Stone Mountain is the greatest monument to American history ever, writes Ox. There are a few who will take up arms to protect it from the passive, self-serving idiots that are trying to erase American history. Yeah. That's right. Very good, Daniel G. Crotchy in a cat puppet stroller, right? He's like, instead you push the stroller around. People would really get a kick out of that, wouldn't they? I'd be going down the strip, pushing a stroller, and there's my puppet in it. That would be wild, yes. And then I'll go down and I'll show the puppet to one of these tattoo parlor artists, and I'll get crotchy tattooed on me somewhere. Dave. Zep, low views on live streams. Yeah, see, Craig is right. You know, a lot of people, they like to watch the live streams live and they don't like to watch the replays because they're long. When you do a live stream, you're often talking for an hour or more, and it lends itself to you can listen to me talk directly to you live, or you can you watch it later. Yes, the later viewership of a live stream generally is not going to be as good as the recorded stuff. I think I'm going to continue to do a mix of that. However, when I am traveling, like I'm doing this week, it just is easier and more time efficient for me to do more live streaming because it's okay. I'll take an hour from 8 to 9 in the morning when I'm in Vegas. It's not a big deal to do a live stream. Whereas if I have to go and shoot video all over town, come back, edit it, upload it, even my minimal, I don't sit there all day and edit. So, I do a very minimal amount of editing, but I need more computer gear. I don't want to be hauling multiple laptops and batteries and big cases full of stuff. I don't want to be lugging around all that crap when I'm traveling, at least on airplane stuff. If I'm traveling in the car, it's a whole different matter. You can lug it all with you, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think for the time being, is keep a mix of both. I think they both have a point, the regular videos and the live stream. So, but this week is different. Camo Dave is stuck at 8.2K. Yeah, we're stuck. Hopefully we'll get up to 10. You know what happens, and it happened last year too. It's the RTR effect. It's the RTR effect. When the RTR is going on, people want to hear what's going on at the RTR. And yes, channels like mine that do like the news of the Nomad news stuff, our views go way up and we get new subs. And I did the same thing at the RTR this year. I got a lot of new subs. I probably got 1,500 new subs just from the RTR this year. Then the RTR is over. And what are people doing? They're just kind of hanging out, So I don't know. Sunny Girl, how about videos in the morning and letters live? That's a good idea, Sunny. I could do one of each every day. Not a bad idea. That's a good idea, actually. Do a morning roundup, YouTube news, record it, and then go do a live stream every afternoon with the letters and just kind of chat with you guys. That's not a bad idea. I like that because the only negative thing about the Saturday show is the fact that it is in the morning and it's so early for the West Coast. Crotchy is my support puppet. More Zeppish to stream on the road. Well, the problem is, Craig, you need what's the point of traveling if you're not going to engage in looking around and enjoying what you're seeing? I mean, coming to Vegas, you only have a limited amount of time here and you don't want to spend it all sitting in your hotel room editing videos. I mean, what's the point of coming? I don't. I could have done that. I could have hauled out another laptop and hauled out some more of my editing gear. And then I could say, okay, I'll go out and do a couple things with Vanessa and book 2 or 3 hours just to be back here in the room every day. Just what? Not just, don't even mention the time watching the videos, but, just preparing the shows and all that, which is 2 or 3 hours a day, probably total, Hey, Destination Storm. She finally woke up. I don't think we're going to have too much time to get together today. I really don't. It is what now, 8:50, and I am going to be leaving. I got to leave for the airport around 10. The flight boards at like 12:30-ish, 12:40, And I just want to give myself enough time to get through the TSA and all that. So if you want to do a little get together between 9, I'll pack up, I'll get ready. We can meet somewhere. And if you want to do a quick little interview or something downstairs or over by the casino, there's that little seating area there. When you leave over by the casino, we could do a little chat with, and then I'll just get an Uber and head out. I don't know. But come see me before you leave, Camo Dave. Yeah, definitely. I'll give you a call. I'm going to hang up here on the chat in just a few minutes, and I'll give you a call. She's summoning me. Come see me before you leave, Camo Dave. All righty, folks. That should do it for today. I appreciate everybody being here. I want to thank Destination Storm for putting this whole trip together. It was a wonderful, marvelous trip. I've highly enjoyed it. I'm feeling sad today because I'm leaving. I want to be here longer. I do. I would like another couple more days here. I would really like that, but I don't know. Vanessa over-moderated her channel. Why? Did you get blocked, Beauregard? Go to Storm's room for a vodka. Right, yeah. No, I am not drinking. I'm not having a screwdriver before I go to the airport this morning. No, I'm not. I am not doing that. That's just... much love, everybody. All right, folks. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what Wi-Fi is going to be like on the plane, so we'll see. Maybe if I'm sitting at the airport and have a couple minutes to kill, maybe I'll do a quick video from over there. I don't know. But otherwise, I will see you sometime tomorrow. Don't know. I'm getting in kind of 9 o'clock-ish tonight, and I'm going to hit the hay, and then I don't know. I'll probably do a video tomorrow morning, so I will see you then. So hopefully back in good old cold Northern Virginia. Oh, yeah. All right, folks. Okay, thanks, Ken. Thanks for being here. Sunny Girl Ox, Rebecca. Who else is here that I haven't shouted out? We're the Smiths in Oregon, Jana Montana. Yeah, everybody. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. I will see you from the East Coast very soon. You all have a great day. Happy Valentine's Day. Don't forget the loved one. Don't forget them. You don't want to forget them. Get them something romantic. Don't be like Craig and, buy your wife a vacuum cleaner for Valentine's Day. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Vlog. That was a joke, Craig. Vlog. Oh.